So I found this tool and it was all rusty. So I soaked it in vinegar to remove the rust. And at one point it did get unjammed, you know, this is rusted shut, but then it stayed rusted shut. I don't know why it shifted once. Anyway, what I'm gonna do though, because it's rusted shut, it's perfect, so I don't have to worry about this ever opening on me or anything. I'm gonna make this into a small light. Now you start with a small candelabra base socket fixture, but they won't fit in here very easily, and what I had to do was I took one and I straightened this out, and I had to cut and sand along the edges, and using a box cutter I shaved this down until I got this to fit inside. So now that it can fit, and then I want this in all the way. Ouch. Ooh. Okay, that's all the way. What I want to do though is I don't want this silver, you know, being visible because it just looks ugly. So I have a piece of self-adhesive foam padding. Okay. I considered pre-cutting a piece, but I kind of want to make sure it's going to fit in here. I don't want to cover the hole, and I want to make sure I don't cover the nice texture of the plastic after having cut into it. One thing about shaving the plastic is you don't want to shave too much and expose the bare metal. This is the second one I've done because the first one didn't work very well. I'm going to use a turn switch and stick this in here. So a simple way to get this in is to just stick it through and hold these wires up, so then you can just twist. It's slightly twisted, you know, didn't come in perfectly straight, and that's not too big of a problem on this lamp because of the way it's angled. It will still look very nice and presentable. It is leaning a bit, you know, versus being like that, but there's a simple remedy for that which I'll demonstrate after I assemble the lamp. In trying to shorten these wires, I accidentally cut this too much, but it's actually going to work out better. So I'm putting this in there, but I want to make sure I don't have any stray wires. Okay, so now let me shove this in there. So now I'm going to put this in here, but before I do, I'm going to need to put a little bit of super glue on here because I can't tighten it. So here we go. Ready for a fine mess or success. I have to turn the wires and that until I get it in there. No, I probably did cut this a little too long. Watch me keep cutting this shorter and shorter until I finally run out of heat shrink altogether. Okay, that's gonna work. Okay, so I put the shrink wrap in here, and then I put a piece of foam padding as a cover, even though it's the back. A little bit of super glue just to secure the wire, and I don't think it did a good job, but I'll probably put some other adhesive if need be. And then underneath, this side was leaning, so then the lamp was angled. So I put foam padding on both sides, but I put a strip and then a couple layers just so it can stand straight. And as you can see, it turns on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.